I'm Rich Rilland. This is Ghost Paranormal. We're sitting here tonight before a fire, a nice, warm, cozy fire in January in Tennessee, which is 60 degrees outside. We're coming in tonight. We're going to have a campfire, some hot dogs, and some chips, and a good time in a really quiet, serene place that always wasn't so quiet. We're here, Southwest Point Park in Kingston, Tennessee.
We are Ghost Paranormal, a team of paranormal investigators from different walks of life. We have our own lives and our own families. We all have had our own personal experiences with the paranormal. We come together to find out what makes the doors open and close on their own. We come together to find out what makes the hair stand up in the back of your neck. We come together for one specific purpose: to hunt the unknown truth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you saw us out here earlier, beginning of the show, sitting by a bonfire. We had a good time gathering together as a team, a little bit of reminiscing, a little hot dog cooking, and now we're getting ready to step into the investigation. Now behind me is this building. This building was at one time the officers' quarters. This building, this park, and you'll see it tonight during the show, was actually rebuilt. All these buildings are being rebuilt back in the same foundations that they were started out on. Buildings are being built to exact specifications as to what they were in 1797 when this fort was designed and actually initiated. Now, this building being the captain's or officer's quarters, tonight we're also going to hit to the left here, and you're going to see it is the blockhouse. And we're going to be walking along the grounds as well. Now, this building, this park, last time we were in it, extremely active. We're coming here tonight to be able to tape a show. This park has a tremendous amount of history. This was the first Cherokee-friendly fort, military fort there was. This also was the first fort that turned over to the north when the South seceded and lost the war. This fort has a lot of memories. I'm from the north. They don't like northerners here either. We've had those commentary last time we were here from the ghosts that we talked to. They're not real big fans of people from the north. But this fort holds a lot of activity, holds a lot of memories, holds a lot of intrigue for us, so we're back. We're about to walk into the officers' quarters, like I said, and we got Bruce behind the camera here. We've got Billy, Joe, Mark, Shalissa, and Cassie in the building with us as well. A little bit later, you're going to see the other team we have here tonight covering another part of the building. We're going to try to cover as much as we can, try to get as much evidence as we can. This is a really fun place and a really exciting building to be in, an exciting park. So come along with us for the ride. We appreciate it. Now, this particular part of the building, I'm going to ask Bruce to kind of pan around a little bit as I talk about it. But this fireplace is the original fireplace from 1797. They actually rebuilt this building around the fireplace. So the bunks are here. You'll see those. There are a set of 6 different bunks in here. There was actually, as well, a second floor above us that was actually active as the second floor as well in the military, when the military owned it and operated in it. And this part of the building has actually two different sections in it. It has this section here, which I believe is the bunk quarters. And then on the other side, we're going to go into and join a team, and that was just a regular lounging area and probably an eating area as well. Both sides of the building last time we were here were active. We're hoping that it'll be active again. So come along and follow us as we go into the investigation. Okay. I'm going to sit on the table.
Well, there's a chair right
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Nope, I'm good.
We've had contact with you times.
Have we?
I just never put on.
Before we get real started, I want to see, I want to do a spiritualist call, but I don't want it on recording.
Oh, you want them to stop taping?
Just until I finish the spiritualist call, because every time if you replay it, it calls spirits.
Yeah, well, no. You can turn that off for a minute.
Oh, you talking about audio and video?
Just audio for
Just audio?
a few minutes.
All right, we'll cut the audio off.
Cut the audio just for a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, you can do audio now, so. I'm waiting to hear when I hear them coming forward.
Okay. Audio's back on. Sorry, it's my feedback.
It's Colonel Whitmore here. If you are here, can you please let us know by a tapping or some other signal to allow us to know that you are here? Because I know that you occupy the floor above us quite a bit, so. And also Henry Lawrence, I know he is here. So either one of you can please communicate with us. Please let us know.
Is it Ghost in your profile?
No.
It is now.
Yeah. Okay, let me listen. Colonel Whitmore, are you in the building, please? If you are, please give me a sign.
Did you hear that?
I did.
I thought it was stripped on his thing.
No. There's a voice.
Let's see upstairs what he does down here.
No.
But
It's invisible, but
no. Colonel Whitmore, are you here permanently or do you just travel through? I heard someone say through, so he's not here always permanently, but when he does come through, when people are here. And Henry Lawrence likes to be announced as Honorable Henry Lawrence. So the Honorable Henry Lawrence. He hangs out with Colonel Whitmore, so that's why they're here, basically.
it's my stomach.
Alright.
Did you hear that? I did.
Mark, did you just say something?
No.
You did?
Oh, I heard that loud and clear.
That was.
That was Class A. I heard that loud and clear. It said something about sing.
They're coming.
I think I heard the word sing.
But they're coming.
Did somebody just whisper?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And there's a gentleman,
I'm not yelling, yeah.
a
So I was doing
Douglas,
something. I heard that.
Gentleman named Douglas.
Doug,
Yeah, it was loud.
Douglas. Douglas Brandt, but I don't know if he's a soldier. Okay. But I hear something on this side, and it's very pitchy,
Okay.
You have
kind of
contact.
strange.
Contact.
So kind of like if you have a mosquito in your ear, you know,
Buzzing.
Buzzing
Yeah.
noise.
but it's some kind of vocal noise.
Whoever it was disagreed with you. Do you mind if we operate this for a minute?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get them to come into the building more.
Okay.
And that's why I do the calls, because then that gets them, if they're around, that gives them a little bit more incentive to speak.
Okay. You said it was Colonel Whitmore, correct?
Colonel Whitmore.
All right, is the person dealing with right now in this device, is this Mr. or is it Colonel? Let me ask again, let me finish what I'm asking. Is this Colonel Whitmore? Once for yes, twice for no, please. Yes. So you're the Colonel Whitmore. Just get started with questions.
What does it do when it's doing that?
searching.
It's searching for someone to talk to. It's like they come up and they engage the machine with enough EMF to engage it.
Okay,
Then when they get drained, they back off,
okay,
and then they come back.
they come back,
They're good for about 4 to 8 questions, depending upon their level of power,
okay.
and then they come back.
I think the Honorable Henry Lawrence, you might get more out of him, because he
Okay.
is a permanent
Oh, okay.
spirit here. This is his turf.
The Honorable Henry Lawrence. Is there something that you would like to say to us tonight? Why am I getting a buzzing?
I hear a car in the distance.
The Honorable Henry Lawrence, are you here with us tonight? If you are, can you engage us in some way? Can you show us a sign that you are here? What was that?
There's a car.
No, I just heard it sound like a
Thump.
thump or a bump or,
But it's like a walking thump.
yeah, like somebody stepping on the floor.
They're stepping on the floor.
I just heard Mel say, hey. I think I heard Mel say, hey.
If you have trouble communicating through the devices, you can always do a knocking or a rapping. 1, yes. No,
Did somebody just thump just now?
no.
I just heard that, I just heard one single boom.
So that's yes. So you can communicate through thumping. Are you trapped here? Do you like just being here? Is this comfortable?
Did somebody just say something just now?
I heard something.
Oh, I heard that, it sounded like a couple of words.
Yeah, I feel someone coming up behind my back, so. It's the Lawrence person.
Honorable,
Honorable.
Mr. Lawrence.
Honorable Henry Lawrence. All right.
Was he a judge or something? That's why I made him honorable?
I don't know. I think that's just the way he likes to be.
Self-titled kind of?
He's kind of a self-titled.
Kind of a self-entitling type thing.
Yeah.
Kind of an ego thing?
Yeah, yeah.
And you go, I got contact. I got contact. Okay. So are we talking to the Honorable, was it Jerry?
Henry?
Henry.
All right.
Honorable Henry Lawrence, is this you? No. Is this Colonel Whitmore? Is that somebody's stomach?
Mm.
Yeah. All right, so you're the Colonel Whitmore. We ask redundant questions because you want to make sure you're getting the correct answer. So twice now he's said that he is Colonel Whitmore. So are you just passing through right now just to visit?
No.
What was that noise? Did anybody hear that noise?
Yeah,
Another conversation almost?
yeah.
He's here with honorable words.
They're talking with Douglas.
Oh,
And
Douglas?
Henry, it's Henry, Colonel Whitmore, and Douglas.
So there's 3 of them here.
Yes,
Did somebody just tap at the desk?
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
that's me.
Do you think the old shave and the haircut that would work?
Right?
The shave and the haircut
As
tapping?
can see. As can see.
Okay. I want to try and experiment with you, if you don't mind, to try to get another answer. As Mark said, it may be hard for you to communicate this way because you're used to the tapping sound to communicate. So I'm going to start an old time song, and if you know it, can you answer it? One more time. Yes, me preface this conversations that we're having tonight with just this, that we're not here to try to push you off or disturb you in any way or harm you in any way.
This is a modern scientific investigation of paranormal existence. So maybe if they understand that,
Yeah, that would help.
that'll help. This is just our way of, we want to communicate with you to show that you exist, that you're
Are still here.
functioning on a different level, so that you're not forgotten. You're not a forgotten individual.
We're not here to harm you, and none of this
Or
equipment will harm you.
no.
All of these devices that you're seeing and all these lights and everything else is just, like Mark said, very new technology for us to be able to communicate and register your presence. And all we want to do is communicate. All we want to do is get, your side of the story if you want to tell it. Did you just hear that? That low droning sound? You did? Are you on real time with it?
No,
Where's your recorder?
I'm not using it.
Oh, okay. You got contact anyway.
Yeah. Was that you that made that noise?
I heard someone say which you. Which one?
Which you?
Which you?
Was it Mr. Whitmore?
That's what you're moving in his pockets.
Yes.
Okay, because he's in command of stuff. And that may be why the other one wants to be
You
known
just said yes,
honorable.
again, when you said he was in command.
So you're
Yeah.
still in control here?
He has.
Who just heard that? Yeah.
I think that was Mark reading.
Did you say yeah,
Was
Mark?
it me? No, no.
I just heard a clear say I heard
Okay,
yeah.
you didn't go,
No, I heard it yeah.
oh, well, I heard it too.
Yeah, I did too.
Bruce, did you hear anything
I
over
promise
there?
it wasn't.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
I thought it was
Oh, you
Mark,
heard the
I'm
same
sorry.
thing?
Yeah, I heard
It
it
was
get.
right behind you then, because it came from over there.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
somebody
it came from
behind
that
me.
way.
It's gone, It's like,
If you put your hand behind me, my back is real cold because
Is
they're
it?
standing behind here.
Let's see this. Let's see the K2. Let's see if I can see them all.
Right here, it's cold.
I didn't know how bad
I feel cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're cool to the touch.
I'm cool to the touch.
You're a cool cat, Mark.
I'm not getting anything yet.
He's not going anywhere, but it's just
Colors.
But, alright, so Colonel Whitmore he has vigils here, but he comes and goes.
And when he's here, he thinks he's in charge kind of thing?
And that is one reason why the Honorable Henry Lawrence has to have the extra, thing to, because he doesn't really have a title. So that gives him a feeling of importance.
It's a status deal.
Yeah, but he's here permanently. But he likes Colonel Whitmore, so they're okay. Now the Douglas is someone who's here, but I'm trying to figure out if I don't think he was like a soldier. So,
Now, is Whitmore and Lawrence from the same time era?
yeah, I believe so.
I
Or,
think he was an officer.
let me see. Well, whether they're from the same period or not, they have the same mentality. So, and it may be with the Henry Lawrence, it may be also that, he thought that the older days were more glamorous than the days he lived in, so. He didn't get a chance to be.
Well, it's like today, the honorable title means something that, somebody with authority.
Yeah.
It's a rank.
Well,
It's
this is, he likes to think he's in authority.
well,
Or he's in authority here on this level.
I know that honorary nowadays means also judiciary honorary. It's
Yeah.
a judge.
Oh, you got contact again, go ahead.
let me see. The Lady Jane, I don't think she comes in here, but she goes behind the building.
I just said yes to Lady Jane. Is Lady Jane here?
She passes by the building.
No, she's
No.
not here, so that would make sense.
She goes behind, goes that way to whatever was there, to, and the little boy that's with her, that, the little Indian boy that got an infection and died.
I'm sorry, I just thought I saw something blocking out the light on the other side of the room. No? Okay.
But
Maybe
the
it's
little
like
boy's name, I think, was like something that meant whirling water or rippling water, because he was like a ripple effect
Okay.
on people. But they liked him here, but he got sick and died.
Is everybody else cold?
Yes, all of a sudden freezing.
But he's on the property, so.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do an EVP session, see if we need something out of that, because we already had a few. Was it cold down there?
I'm freezing right here.
It's probably down.
Right here and
So
right
if you
here.
had a guess.
Got anything going on over there?
The boy's probably 6, 7, 8.
It just feels
somewhere
cold
there.
right here.
Real
I'm back
happy,
here. If you're not sitting back, I can feel it here.
real happy little guy. They liked him here, but he was Indian.
I don't know.
Did you hear somebody knock on the door?
That was this.
Oh, okay.
I remember the chair.
I was like, come on in, the party started. Well, let's do an EVP session, see if we can get something out of that.
Okay.
That way.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to turn that up.
Oh, you're fine. So the Honorable Henry Lawrence, we'd like to talk to you for a moment if we could, please. What was
That
that?
was me.
Okay.
That was a hot dog.
The hot dog came back down.
Heart's working. That's great.
I shook him. I can't handle the lights.
Well, so far tonight, we've heard a few your all's voices, who's here. We'd like to try to get more isolated to being one person if we could at a time, just to try to talk to you if we could. What was that? Did anybody else hear that?
I shivered.
I heard her breathe.
I breathed.
Yeah,
in
I
and
heard a
shivered.
breather almost like a growl.
That was, it was me.
And it was coming from, that was you?
Yes, I breathed in real hard and shivered.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to say. It was me, guys.
Okay. So, the Honorable Henry Lawrence. Could you come forward for a moment, please, to talk to us? We're in this beautiful building, old style building, rebuilt.
Contact.
Oh, go ahead, Billy Joe, take over the questions.
Who were you asking about, Mr. Lawrence?
Henry, Honorable
Honorable. Henry Lawrence.
Henry Lawrence.
So this is you.
Yes.
So you call yourself honorable.
No.
No. Others call you honorable?
I'm hearing footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you answering my statement? Okay.
So are you walking around upstairs?
I heard someone say coming from the grave.
Great.
I said yes, I don't know how to interpret that one. Are there more than one of you upstairs?
Yes.
Are you gonna come down here?
Go on.
Or going.
I think I just heard a male say
No,
no.
it was I thought it was a back, but
Okay. Okay.
I could be wrong.
Even though this is a recreation building, it's still different than the building that was here.
Oh, really?
I feel like it's different, there's something different than
I think the fireplace is original.
Yeah,
The
fireplace
fireplace
is
is original, but I think that there's something different, and it may be the staircase or something, or there was a stairwell.
going to the second floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
What building is original? There's one here that is an original building.
Not that I know
I
of.
thought he said that there was one, the first time I came here, that he said that one of them was original. I thought it was the blockhouse.
No, that wood's pretty new.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I thought the only thing they said was original was the fireplace.
Maybe, I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm probably
I know there was some talk about there's actually not ever having a second floor originally,
Okay.
but I don't understand how that would be.
Whatever it is, I mean, it's different than what was originally here, even though they think they've got it pinned down.
Right.
They
There's
don't.
something different about it.
But the entities in here are able to adapt
Yeah.
to it pretty well
Because
evidently,
it's
I
on the
guess.
same property.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a new space.
All right, let's continue with the EVP section
You
then.
get to hold it.
Okay, I'll trade you.
Okay.
Okay, is there anybody in the room with us right now that would like to speak? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Are you on?
Oh,
Oh, you yawn.
I thought I actually.
Audio tag, baby, audio tag.
Sorry.
Sorry. I thought I also heard a footstep too, but could have been somebody just putting their foot down. I think I just heard somebody say, "I did." Did you just say you just made the stepping sound?
I just heard yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. I mean, yes,
Okay.
I did.
Is the you, are you the Honorable Henry Lawrence? Is that you, Mr. Lawrence, that made the stepping sound? Okay, was that you, Colonel Whitmore? Didn't we have this window open last time?
You know.
You got contact. It's actually a lot of noise out
Maybe we'll get something thrown at you this time.
there. Funny, huh?
Why does it have to get thrown at me?
I said yes. Are you gonna throw it down at Cassie? This is Cassie.
Hi, I'm Cassie.
No.
Thank you for not throwing things at me. I
Appreciate
appreciate it.
Somebody said something about Hessian boots and suave jacket. So,
Okay.
suave jacket and a Hessian boots, which are kind of like, basically high heel boots, but they're men's boots. But
Hmm.
You know, it's kind of funny because I'm wearing heeled boots.
Okay.
Just
Observation.
Throwing that out there. But
So yes, you are.
Yes, I am.
thanks for noticing.
Yes, you are. Go ahead and ask away, Cassie.
No. This thing's just going crazy. Do you like us being here?
Yes. Okay.
I don't know, that was kinda everywhere.
Was it?
That was, yeah.
Yeah, the light only went off once,
It
so it
went
went like
crazy.
this.
So it's undecided.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't
Oh,
know.
no. But it is.
Well, we'd like to give you the opportunity to say something as loud as you can, so we can record it and let the world know that,
Yawned.
what?
I yawned, I'm sorry.
Sorry. To let the world know that you're here. So if we give you that opportunity on a count of 3, we'd like to hear you say whatever you want as loud as you can. Somebody's stomach?
That wasn't mine.
is that someone?
What, mine? Somebody's stomach?
Not mine.
It's right
Right
here,
here,
Yeah, it was right in this area. Okay, well, let's try that again. Maybe it doesn't need 3.
Sound like it kind of come from behind Mark from my perspective.
Oh, really? Okay, well, let's try it again. That was me. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What the hell was
I
that?
don't know what that was.
What's that? I'm Rich Rilland with G.H.O.S.T Paranormal. This is Shalissa. We want to introduce a new piece of equipment to you right now. It's called the G.H.O.S.T Pro. It's a piece of equipment we use religiously on the show as well as in every investigation that we do. The G.H.O.S.T Pro is different than a regular ghost meter. It has 4 different filter settings on this device that allow you to be able to do your investigations better with more clarity. Filter number 1 that you see lit up here, that is for recent passings because they operate in a different level of EMF. When you go to mode number 2, by depressing the power button, turning it back on, pressing the button on the other side, you go to mode 2. Mode 2 is for ancient passings. They operate with a different level of EMF once again. Now when you go to mode 3 is regular EMF detection. Phones will set it off, microwaves will set it off, just like any other EMF detector whatsoever. Now when you go to mode 4 is communication mode. Communication mode is the only mode we really use on the show. This mode here actually allows you to be able to operate with the entities with a clear once for yes, twice for no. It's extremely accurate. It's been proven by our team to be accurate with EVPs to back it up. Now, this mode also has volume on it. Right now, that's the search pattern mode that you're hearing. That search pattern mode is actually looking for something to come and talk to it. When it engages an entity, this dome light will go solid, that sound will stop, and you're in communication with something. This device, everyone that's bought and sold, is sent out individually tested to a specific set of standards that we've designed. G.H.O.S.T Pro stands behind their product. Go with the G.H.O.S.T Pro. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What the hell was
I
that?
don't know what that was.
What's that? What did it sound like to you?
Somebody running.
Like a hush, like a, yeah, like a...
A rush by the window. You sure it's not the wind?
No,
that wasn't the wind.
that wasn't a wind.
You didn't hear
Literally,
it? No.
that's...
Not at all.
No,
Try it.
you jumped and that's what I heard is you
Try it.
jumping.
Try it again.
Okay, let's try this one more time. On a count of 3, I need you to say something as loud as you can, anything at all,
I didn't.
no matter who it is. 1, 2, 3. What is that?
That's a
Out the bus or a car. So see, that's like the longest moan. Do you have nothing to say? Surprised we haven't gotten in contact yet. Now I got myself looking out this window now like every 5 seconds. That was pretty abrupt. Every time it seems, what you have to understand is every time, last time we were here, first time we were here, we had this window open because it was a little bit more balmy than it is now. And I mean, this is January in Tennessee, yeah, it's 60 degrees, but when we were here last time it was a lot warmer. We had the windows open, we were gathered in this room again. We were talking to whomever is here, G.H.O.S.T Pro, whatever, and literally a nail, an old-timey nail that they put these kind of buildings together back then with, came flying through the window in front of my wife. And we didn't know what happened. So, something just threw a nail, contact. Maybe you get a chance to talk to them about it.
Are you the one that threw the nail?
Can you,
Yes.
yes, can you make some sort of noise or move something or maybe even knock something over to let us know you're here?
Yes. That's me. What was that?
My stomach growling.
Thank you. Okay.
Just said no.
It said no, it can't?
No, whatever. It just said no.
You know what? No, that wasn't his stomach or
Somebody just
So was that you?
I said, yes.
and gone.
I hate that. The questions get good and then it's.
Why'd you throw the nail?
Get attention.
Yeah. Well, anyway, before we get interrupted
That
by the
wasn't because it was
contact.
angry.
Yeah, it was throwing a nail. It threw a nail in here, and we said, I said, did you just throw a nail? And we get a mail into you that said, sorry. And then I said, where did the nail come from? And we get a female entity's voice that said, from the window. So this is the window, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the place we had it last time. I'm Rich Rilland with Ghost Paranormal. This is Shalissa. We want to introduce a new piece of equipment to you. Right now it's called the Ghost Meter Pro. It's a piece of equipment we use religiously on the show as well as in every investigation that we do. The Ghost Meter Pro is different than a regular ghost meter. It has 4 different filter settings on this device that allow you to be able to do your investigations better with more clarity. Filter number 1 that you see lit up here, that is for recent passings because they operate in a different level of EMF. When you go to mode number 2, by pressing the power button, turning it back on, pressing the button on the other side, you go to mode 2. Mode 2 is for ancient passings. They operate with a different level of EMF once again. Now when you go to mode 3 is regular EMF detection. Phones will set it off, microwaves will set it off, just like any other EMF detector whatsoever. Now when you go to mode 4 is communication mode. Communication mode is the only mode we really use on the show. This mode here actually allows you to be able to operate with the entities with a clear once for yes, twice for no. It's extremely accurate. It's been proven by our team to be accurate with EVPs to back it up. Now, this mode also has volume on it. Right now, that's the search pattern mode that you're hearing. That search pattern mode is actually looking for something to come and talk to it. When it engages an entity, this dome light will go solid, that sound will stop, and you're in communication with something. This device, everyone that's bought and sold, is sent out individually tested to a specific set of standards that we've designed. Ghost Meter Pro stands behind their product. Go with the Ghost Meter Pro. Do you travel to other buildings on the complex? Can I contact? Go ahead.
He really kind of stays, when he comes in, he stays pretty well here.
Okay. Well, go ahead, Cassie. No, he's agreeing with you, by the way.
Which one was that?
Am I speaking to the Honorable Henry Lawrence?
Too many disagreeable people on the property.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Do you like us being here, Honorable Henry?
No.
No.
That may have been one that told
Do
me to
we
get
not
out.
belong here?
Start your moving.
Yes.
What was your question?
She said,
Do we not belong
do we
here?
not belong here?
And it's
And it said yes.
do we not belong here? Well, I know we wouldn't, because we ain't from here.
No, I definitely wouldn't.
No.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
No, you're from Massachusetts, right?
Everybody here wouldn't except for 2 people.
Except for Mark and Bruce. Last time we were here,
Yeah.
You
we
might not
had,
like Yankees.
we came out and point blank asked the question, do you not like us because we're from the north?
And it said yes.
Oh, it's an emphatically yes on the Ghost Meter Pro. It's like,
That's why they put it, Yankees.
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 I mean, don't be ticked off at me because we won.
Exactly.
Hey,
Hey.
I wasn't there. I say I really couldn't tell you. But I noticed when we do a lot of investigations here in a lot of the either military battleground areas and all of that, it gets pretty close to the vest about that issue. So
Yeah, I'm sorry.
that's right. So we tend to not push that envelope too far. I did one time in another building.
It was not a good idea.
No, I will tell you now, don't provoke. I was one of the few times I did, and it was basically a really different experience because I did. So we pretty much have a no provoking rule here.
But how do they know that we're Yankees? I mean, unless
Well,
they
this
were
is
Have
listening
you
to
heard
us.
us talking?
The way they talk.
Okay.
Have you heard us talking?
I mean, we don't talk like.
Yeah, but I've met a lot of Southern people that don't, have that whole country twang going on. You know, there's plenty of
And
people around here
nowadays,
that don't.
Yeah, but back then, you're talking, you know, everything was very rural.
Kind of sounded
colloquial.
weird anyway,
Right.
back then.
Yeah, I mean, now you've got people who come from different places.
Yeah, they're a little more
Right.
blended.
Because if I choose not to speak with a southern accent, I can do it.
Right.
I can
What's going on?
Is it talking to me?
No,
Touching my hair.
I just elbowed you, sorry.
No,
I was
something
surprised
touched
my hair. Oh. Well,
And that was going off for,
The K2 is going off?
yeah.
It was going to like the third one.
It went to the third light?
Yeah.
I just went to the red one on Cassie's back.
It went to the red on Cassie's back.
I thought something was just touching my hair for just a second.
Awesome.
That was Douglas.
Oh.
That was Douglas.
Douglas has a fancy for your
He's
hair.
not proper.
He's not proper. Well,
It's
that was
indecent.
intimate, that was called intimate contact back then, wasn't it? Touching a woman's
it's
hair?
supposed to be a caress, the whole side of my face is
I'm
cold.
working with it, but, you know,
I don't know, it was better when that window was closed.
Did you just touch my hair?
Yes.
Do you like her hair?
it's like the Indian hair.
Yes.
Because it's black, and it's like that, straight black
Yeah.
like the Indian hair. Not
No.
no. Not quite like the Indian hair.
No, there's a lot
That's why he's feeling it, because it is.
softer than mine. Yes.
Yes.
I just got insulted by a ghost.
You got insulted by a
That's
ghost and he failed. What a typical
Conditioner in
guy,
that
he
hair.
insults you and he
Hey,
fails.
look, I have great hair. It's, you know, that coarse, curly, that's what my hair is naturally. So,
Well, if you put a little bit of urine into your
No, I don't think
rinse
so.
water, it makes.
Did you say urine?
Yeah.
Are we even allowed to say that? Are we allowed to say that on camera? Did you say
Yes.
urine in the
Yeah.
hair?
Women used to put a little bit of urine into their.
Oh, Lord.
their
It's
hair
stuck-
rinse
it's stuck at home.
to make it shiny.
Because-
No.
You.
I'd rather
Wow.
try.
It's not urine, I promise.
Okay, that's
They
great.
didn't pee on their
No
heads,
placenta
but they
either,
put a
good
little
on
bit of
that.
urine.
No golden shower.
Oh,
It had something, it had, there's
do
something.
we have to have an R. Kelly moment, really?
That's crazy.
You're gonna have to edit that out.
What edit what out?
I just talked about golden showers.
Yeah, we'll be editing out. We'll be enough. You know what? It's a web show, so we're leaving it in. Deal with it. Deal with it, America.
Okay.
No.
I mean, 135,000 people can't be wrong. Deal with it, America. We said something off color. Sorry about that.
There's a lot more things.
Well, I told Teresa that the spirit cell in the other shed would like her hair because it's curly, because it's light and curly. It's not typical
Okay.
for
Right.
women's hair.
Yeah,
The wood just moved, was that you?
Nope.
It's like the
The window.
window.
This wood just moved?
Yeah, isn't it sealed?
Maybe they're trying to open it again.
No.
They want to
It
start
sounded like it
sticking.
moved.
Now, this building here has had a history of the door latch being unlatched and opened.
That's why they had to put locks on
I
it.
saw shadow people go by the shadow go by the crack in the window.
Oh, and this, now?
I think it's the chair, the
Yeah.
pictures of sitting
Come on in. Weather's fine.
on.
Hang on.
Are you touching Shalessa?
Did anybody's stomach just growl?
No.
Okay.
Is someone touching her?
I got a weird smell.
Me too. It changed.
No,
It's
no.
a weird odor.
It's almost like a burnt match.
That's what I
That's
said
what she was
earlier.
smelling earlier.
Whatever that smell is, you know, that
Sulfur, like,
sulfur.
yeah.
And that's not a good smell.
No, that's what, it smelled
Well,
like literally something like this. was in the house.
Sometimes because of the matches, they get that sulfur smell. If it's an overwhelming sulfur smell, then that's a bad thing. But I think that's mostly from just something from their existence.
Is this,
They said if you want to find something bad, go off the hill,
Go off the hill?
That's what it says.
What hill?
Where? Where?
down into the parking lot, that area. There's
The
something.
parking lot?
Yeah.
We didn't investigate the parking lot.
They said that there's some, if there's, it's strange.
Did you say yes?
Yeah.
Is there something in the parking lot?
Well, the parking lot area.
Parking lot area.
There was something,
Is there
We're
a
down over the hill. 'cause the
there was
parking lot
something
would've
there
been
pre.
negative?
Okay. Well, this whole building was, this whole fort was pre-Civil War,
Should we go down there?
1797.
There were some campers killed there, that's what they're saying.
There were some campers killed there.
Yeah, but it's pre-Civil War.
So that was like their little camping area.
Well, it was flatter, so it was, you know, people just came up by boat. And
Right.
they would just camp along the thing, and there was about a family of 4 or 5 that were killed. I
It's
think that
interesting
things
when you
were
have that thing in your hand, because it feels like you're put on the spot. When it turns on, you're like, oh
Yeah.
crap, what do I ask?
It's like, okay, let's not ask the same questions
Haven't
20
seen
times
it.
over. Who is this?
I haven't seen anything on the paracord yet.
I haven't either, but we also haven't asked them to come up and approach it or ask, tell them how it works or.
Sometimes you're better off not to, they tend to be afraid of it.
Yeah.
So sometimes we
Yeah.
don't know whether or not to say something about it or leave it.
You know, if you just walk by this or move your hand, there will be a light that follows you.
It changes color, it's pretty.
So don't be scared if you see it change color.
Well, I know that a lot of this is weird to look at on their side of it, I'm assuming. But yeah, I mean, it's harmless. All you have to do is pass by it in some way, it'll light up.
We have to think
Different
in their day, it was oil and oil lamps and candles, so.
colors. Right.
So I think what we have-
That's a whole different thingamabob.
Okay, so right now we're on the second floor of the officers' quarters, and the team's gonna start investigating, so go ahead, guys, it's all you.
Are you over by the window because Phyllis is there? Is there anybody up here with us? Can I get you to make a noise for us to let us know that you're here? Maybe knock on a wall. Maybe move the board. Give us some sort of sign of your presence.
So they're kind of unsure.
Colonel Whitmore comes up here more than Lawrence does, so. Colonel Whitmore, can you please come back up? Can you please come and communicate with us?
We came up here so we could communicate better.
I told you someone was going down the steps, earlier, so. If they
Maybe
Got
we came
bored.
up too late.
I heard someone say that someone here that's in the group is related to someone here that was on the property, so.
They give us heart failure over here.
Yeah, well,
What that could have been, it sounded like
um,
nothing. You know how the sound of like a pen, a clicking
Yeah.
of a pen, that's kind of what it sounded
Click,
like.
click.
One of those Yahoo
Yeah.
cat things.
what I got on it was like a king of glass goblets or something.
Was that you that made that strange noise?
So somebody that's here right now, has someone related to them here?
Yeah,
No.
That's what Mark just said.
I keep hearing someone say yes, but it's like with a D, like a Dale,
That's the person's name?
like yes.
Is that the person that one of us is related to, or?
Yes, but I think it's in the other group B.
So are you waiting for them to come over here?
No.
No.
Do you see these blue lights over here? Do you know that if you walk by it or run your hand over it, it'll change into different colors? Could you do that for us? It doesn't hurt you, see, I can touch it. Nothing. So if it's not gonna hurt me, it's not gonna hurt you.
I just heard a noise on the other end of the building.
Over there, I've been hearing.
It sounded like a
I thought I saw
footstep.
Something a second ago.
Yeah, because there's someone, I think there's someone's arm.
He's like playing peekaboo or something over there.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Over here.
Well, he's going from side to side then, because he was over here a second ago.
There's a leg, there's an arm, there's,
There are
then
pieces.
there's.
Does anybody
there's
see that
several
light?
people. Yeah.
It was right there.
Pieces. Because people, when they would break their arms sometimes, they would amputate them rather than try and set them if it was too bad. Because they didn't have the ability to,
Well, that makes sense.
you know.
Do you care if we just stay and hang out with you? Yes.
So you don't mind us hanging out here with you?
Do you like
Breathing.
company?
Questions
Yes.
are coming on.
Watch
too
your
fast.
step.
What?
Watch your step. Get
Does
wood that
anybody
heavy.
have a question?
Here, swap with the questions better and go.
Can you try to say your name really loud for us?
Well, there's a dead guy out in the yard named Brown who's trying to come forth, so he's climbing up. I think so. We'll see.
See, the way you say that, it just sounds creepy.
Well, that's what I keep saying. I mean, that's the way they're talking. I'm going to throw a bone out of here.
I'm sure what he sees is pretty creepy too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I see a black figure out in the yard.
And we have
Well, it's a-
contact again.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
green.
agreeing with you, everything you say.
So I mean, I see a
Which is
black
awesome.
figure right there, and I see the guy who's half bald that's down there, and he's the one that's the brown that's gonna try to come and communicate, but he's buried out that way.
If not, you guys can head into the officer's cabin.
How
We'll
did
get
it
you-
do?
It was pretty active.
Let's
Pretty
see here.
busy, yeah.
Mike,
I'd say so, right?
is there a mic?
Well, I'm gonna ask a question.
Okay,
Here in a
Mark
minute,
has a
over.
question for you guys.
Yeah.
Who is related to the Browns?
I was,
Yeah.
no offense, baby, but I was married into the Browns.
Okay, one of the spirits in there said that he was related to the Browns, so that's why when we came out, I told Billy Joe that I thought it came from John. Thing.
They said they had
But
somebody
that's-
here that they knew from their family.
Yeah,
Somebody in our
he
group.
was Dale Brown, Martha Brown.
Martha Brown, I know Martha Brown. I've heard
And
that
there
name.
you have it.
And we got something on you.
But that's Scotty.
We got something
Cool.
on you.
Still male.
Your name was mentioned. I mean,
Richard,
He-
yeah. We've
yeah.
got one of the spirit
he's got a
boxes.
spirit box. Your
Yeah.
name came out clear as day.
You mean Richard?
Richard.
Oh,
Great.
your full name. Not,
Nice.
Not half name.
Not Rich. Richard.
No, Richard.
And we're not going to tell you too much about what we caught in the officer's
Huh.
cabin.
Well, I just and it called out all of our names.
Oh, that's nice. That's
asked it
cool.
too. We was like, yes.
Well, yeah. So once you guys hit the officers' cabins, and then as you're done with that, we go to charge batteries up a little bit in the cameras, and then Team A will hit the bunkhouse. How's that sound?